Now to a settlement reached between Boeing and two of the victims' families from the Ethiopian Airlines crash in 2019.
One of the victims from the south suburbs, Antoine Lewis, a U.S. Army captain from Madison, was among the 157 passengers who died. Asal Rezai live for us now in the newsroom. And Asal, you spoke with Lewis's wife this afternoon.
Yeah, I did, and she tells me she's still processing everything that's happened in the last 24 hours. This settlement coming down overnight, just hours before this case was supposed to go to trial. And while the settlement amount is confidential, the Army captain's wife saying whether it's a trial or a settlement, you cannot put a dollar value on Antoine's life.
This is definitely a step in the direction of trying to find some type of peace of mind.
For Antoine Lewis's wife, Lopez-Lewis, it's a day more than 6 years in the making.
A whirlwind of emotions.
The trial turned settlement is something Yelena is still processing.
Holding Boeing accountable and ensuring that the public was aware of the mishaps and aware of the disregard for the lives that were lost. That's what I think I was hoping to achieve.
Antoine was one of 8 Americans killed on March 10th, 2019. 157 people died when Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302 crashed minutes after takeoff from Addis Ababa Airport.
He had the potential to be great, but he had the potential to be so much more.
Lewis was on military leave, taking a trip to Africa, looking into a business that could help with supply chain failures. Next month would be his 46th birthday.
The world was robbed of an opportunity to see who that person was, which is extremely unfair.
While taking on one of the biggest corporations in the world has its challenges, her attorney, Antonio Romanucci, says accountability has always been their focus.
He's somebody that is given priority to when we board a plane. He wouldn't have boarded that plane had he known that Boeing admitted that it was defective.
And one of the hardest parts of this process for Yelena,
I can't ignore it, can't escape it, but it resurfaces. It takes me back to March 10th, 2019.
Has been watching Boeing consistently under fire for safety issues.
To know that poor decisions are still being made with respect to safety, and they're still having accidents and mishaps, and there's no other way to say it. Planes are literally falling out of the sky, and that's a problem.
And while Antoine's family is getting a sense of closure today, the fight against Boeing continues for the remaining victims' families. There are more trials set for later this year. Live in the newsroom, I'm Asal Rezai, CBS News Chicago.
Asal, thank you.